Hi, welcome to Fit and Delicious. I'm Jaime Brenkus. Lean people lead lean lives. Every aspect of their life follows the same idea. We begin today with lean strategies from me and our mentor, Jack LaLanne. Then it's a lean recipe with Danny and baked lemon chicken. Then it's the easy way to work your abs while standing all day long. Then Danny is back with achieving the balance between weight loss results versus commitments. Then we're back on the move with toning and walking all at once. And finish up with a recipe for roasted cauliflower from Danny. It's a jam-packed day with lean ideas. If you watch what makes lean people lean, it's their habits. Cooking, shopping, eating, fitness, and thinking habits are the most powerful health shapers in your body. Lean people lead lean lives. And remember, we don't stop exercising because we grow old. We grow old because we stop exercising. So I'll be right back with some lean strategies. Everyone always asks me what diet I follow to stay lean. Well, it's never about dieting, it's always about lifestyle. The keys to staying lean for a lifetime are found in 3 simple steps. 1, reducing calories with the foods you love. 2, burning calories through movement. And 3, thinking lean for life-gathering encouragement. Now here's a few strategies that I give my personal clients to get lean and stay lean. Now when it comes to nutrition, make it easy on yourself. Eat clean, eat lean, and eat green. Each week, I'd like you to implement 3 of the following lean strategies. I'll eat 1 meatless meal per week. I'll keep the freezer full of frozen vegetables. I'll eat the fruits and vegetables off my plate first. I'll double up on my dinner vegetables. I'll have a salad for lunch instead of fries. I'll limit high-calorie foods such as ice cream, candies, or cake. I'll dip my fork in salad dressing and other condiments. I'll eliminate 1 empty calorie food choice per day. I'll eat fruits instead of sweets. I'll not nibble while preparing food or when putting it away. I'll divide up single-serving portions ahead of time in sealable bags. I'll read the packaging for the serving size and eat only 1 serving. I'll choose fat-free or 1% dairy products. I'll include a green vegetable on my plate every day. I'll skip seconds and get out the plasticware. I'll drink a glass of water before each meal. I'll not snack when watching TV. I'll choose a lean protein at all meals. Also, don't join the Clean Plate Club. Don't stuff yourself. One of my favorite Jack LaLanne lines, "He that stuffeth, puffeth." Eat to the point of being satisfied and not stuffed, and then stop. Don't think you have to finish everything on your plate. Eat until you're 80% full. Make a point of paying attention to the sensation of being full. And last, I will follow the 80-20 rule. Ask yourself when you're about to eat, is this choice going to get me closer to my goal or further away? And if you can choose closer 80% of the time, you're eating healthy choices. You're going to win at losing. And you don't have to be perfect with your nutrition. Jack LaLanne also had a great saying, "It's not what you do some of the time that counts, it's what you do most of the time." So focus on the process, not perfection. And remember, slow progress is better than no progress. Stay positive, stay lean, and don't ever give up. Now we got a few words of wisdom from Jack LaLanne about the word try. Let's take a listen.
Discover that this word try, you know what it's going to do? You are going to reveal the real you. T-R-Y, the real you. Isn't this fabulous? Like I told you many times, students, if you try this every day, I want it to become a habit with you. Not 1 day a week or 2 days a week, but you should be doing these gymnastics with me every day, 7 days a week. You should be doing something. And every day, make a little effort to discard from your diet the food you shouldn't be eating. And every day, try to make a little more effort to doing more physical activity. And before you know it, you are going to uncover, you're going to discover the real you if you try.
Hello my friends, it's Danny, and today I'm showing you how to make easy, juicy, baked lemon garlic chicken. Now for this recipe, I'm gonna be using chicken breasts, but you could use any cut of chicken that you prefer. You just may need to adjust the cooking time a little bit. But as always, use what you have and cook what you love. And be sure that you stick around until the end of the video, because I'm also gonna share a yogurt dill sauce that I absolutely love to serve with this chicken. Now, when it comes to keeping baked chicken nice and juicy, one of the secrets is to pound it out before you cook it. This ensures that the chicken has an even thickness all the way around. This way we don't have any spots that are undercooked and we don't have any spots that are overcooked. So all I do is lay the chicken out between some plastic wrap and then look for any areas of the chicken that look a little bit thicker than the rest. Then using a meat mallet or a rolling pin, gently hit down and out on top of the chicken to create that uniform thickness all around. Now the goal here is not to make the chicken breast super thin. We just want it to be even. So you're just gonna eyeball those thick areas and pound them out a bit. Once I've got all of my chicken right where I want it, I have it in my baking dish ready to go, I'm going to whip up my marinade. So into a small bowl or into a spouted cup, I'm gonna start with 2 teaspoons of lemon zest, which is the zest from 1 whole lemon. Now, whenever I'm using the zest, I make sure to buy organic lemons, and then I always give them a good rinse under some cold water before I zest them. Then I'm adding 3 tablespoons of lemon juice from that very same lemon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 2 fat cloves of garlic that I crush. If they were on the smaller side, then I would definitely use 3. A half a teaspoon of kosher salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and then 2 teaspoons of dried Italian seasoning. Now, insider tip, my friends, whenever you're working with dried herbs, you want to give them a little massage, a little crumble in your fingertips before you add them in. This is just going to release any of the leftover oils in the herbs and really let their flavor shine. Then I will gently whisk all of that together and pour it right over my chicken. And I like to just move the chicken around a bit and make sure that all of the chicken has been coated with the marinade, both on the bottom and the top. And then my very last step is I cut up a few wedges from about half of a lemon and just go ahead and place them in the dish. This is gonna infuse more flavor, and those lemons, once they cook up, they are like candy. You can slice them up and eat them just like that, skin and all. Now, ideally, I love to let this chicken just sit and marinate for a while. So if you have some time, maybe pop it in the fridge and let it sit for a couple hours. But at the very least, what I'll do is once I've got it all assembled like I do here, I'll let it sit on the counter for about half an hour. This allows all those flavors to infuse into the chicken, and it allows the chicken to come to room temperature, which also helps the chicken to cook evenly and stay nice and juicy. Then when I'm ready to cook the chicken, I just pop it into a 425-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Now, you know your chicken is completely cooked once the internal temperature of the chicken reaches 165 degrees. So what I like to do is pull the chicken out when it's at 160 degrees and then let it finish cooking on the counter. This way it stays nice and juicy and we don't run the risk of overcooking the chicken. This chicken is bright, it's juicy, it's full of flavor, and it can certainly be enjoyed on its own with a simple salad or your favorite rice, but I wanna make sure to share that simple yogurt dill sauce that I promised you at the beginning of the video. So here's what I do. I start with a half a cup of plain 2% Greek yogurt in a small bowl or a spouted cup, and then to that I add 1 clove of crushed garlic. Then I have just a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and a 1/4 cup of fresh chopped dill, which is really bright and fragrant and really adds a ton of flavor to this sauce, and a pinch of kosher salt and some black pepper. It really is just that easy. From here, I just stir it all together, get all those flavors incorporated, and then I love serving this sauce right alongside the chicken. You just cut your chicken, you dip it in the sauce, and it is a match made in heaven. So moist, so tender, so bright. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Danny Spies, and I'll see you back here next time. Cheers.
Everyone I know wants a slimmer, trimmer, tighter waistline, but sometimes it's really hard to get on the ground and do the exercises. Well, today I have a treat for you. Guess what? I'm going to show you a few exercises that you can get toned abs while standing. So get off your seat and get on your feet. Let's go. First thing we're going to do is sort of a punch cross. Right here, bring it right across, right there. Abs nice and tight, okay? Now you're working your obliques, right through here. Knees are bent, smile on your face. That's it. Nice and easy. And release. Now here we're going to do some pistons. You're here, bring the knee up. Grind it straight up, guys, right? Keep the abs nice and tight as you do this. That's it. Now, focus in. Hey, if you're just starting out, you can't go that high, that's okay, okay? Otherwise, bring it as high as you can and release. Now, we're going to do a plank. So right here with your chair, so all you're going to do is just bring it right down and just hold it right there. That's it. Now, for a little more challenge, you could move up and back down right there. Okay? Otherwise, you want to just hold it right there. Hold it. Nice. And then release. Now from here, we're going to bring the hips up. As you bring the hips up, you bring the leg up. Again, this is working the sides. That's it. Nice and easy. Again, keep your abdominals nice and tight as you do this. That's it. One more. And release. Other side. Again, so the hips are up. The arm is down, nice and easy. Again, you know, I help millions of people with their abs. I've got to tell you, if you're consistent, you're going to have results. No questions asked. And release. Now from here, both hands here, kick the leg up, up, up. This is working a little more of the rectus abdominis, which is the big sheet here, all the way down. That's it. Nice and easy. One more, and release. Now from there, these are called scarecrows. You're here, boom, boom. Bring the leg up. It's a little bent right there. You're working the outer abs. That's it. The obliques. Good. Nice and easy. One more, and release. Now from here, we're going to have both legs out. One leg is bent here, and just bring it down. Almost like a crunch, but you're standing. That's it. Right there. Good. Couple more. Abs nice and tight. And release. Okay, switch. Other side. You're here, down, and back up. That's it. Again, if you're just starting, you don't have to go that deep. Right there. But you're still getting that crunching motion. One more. And release. Now, follow the contour of your body. Right here, as one goes up, one goes down. Just follow the contour of your body right there. That's it. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now, elbows opposite knee. You're here. Boom. Right elbow goes to the left knee. Left elbow to the right knee. That's it. Good, you guys. You're getting right through this. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going to do my wood chop right here, okay? So you just take it and just go out, out, out. That's it. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to march in place. Boom. Crunch. Up, up, up. That's it. Drive that knee. 3, 2, 1, and done. You did it. Standing abs. Way to go, guys. Well done.
Hello, my friends, it's Danny, and today we are going to chat a little food for thought. Most people want to put their attention on the end goal, right? So we want to put our focus on the result. So let's say your goal is to lose 20 pounds. Let's say you weigh 160 pounds and you want to weigh 140 pounds. Well, it makes sense that at the end of the week, you're going to step on that scale and you're going to look at the number and you're going to use that number, you're going to use that result to let you know whether or not you have had a good week or a bad week, right? But the danger in that is that, like any goal in life, when we are trying to reach for something, it takes a little bit of trial and error and it takes a little bit of figuring out. And if we are looking at the end result too quickly, especially, to tell us how the journey is going, it becomes very easy to become discouraged, and it becomes very easy to want to throw the towel in and stop trying. And it's really easy for your brain to find a lot of reasons why this isn't working or why it's not going as planned, right? And that's kind of the cycle that puts people into that on the wagon, off the wagon type of diet mentality. But what I have found is if you switch your focus to the weekly and daily commitments you're making for yourself, and then you measure your success based on your ability to honor those commitments, then you really start to create a whole different ballgame that is not only more enjoyable, but a lot more successful. So what I mean by that is, again, let's say you're trying to lose 20 pounds and you think to yourself, okay, how am I going to go about this? What do I think is going to be the best approach for me? And you decide that, okay, I want to focus on one veggie-based meal every single day. I want to commit to 20 minutes of movement each day, and I'm going to cut out processed flours and sugars, okay? Now, I'm not telling you that's what you should or shouldn't do, but let's just say that's what you've decided for yourself. Well, each day as you move along your journey, then you get to move along that day and look at each commitment that you have made to yourself, and you can say to yourself, was I able to honor this commitment? And if you were able to honor that commitment, if you decided to honor that commitment for yourself, then you get to call that day a success. And if there was something in that day that you were not able to do, if you weren't able to keep your word to yourself, then you get to investigate and you can understand why. Why didn't I do that? Am I happy with my reason for not doing it? Do I need to adjust or tweak something, right? But that gives you a playing field to learn on. And then what happens is at the end of the week, when you step on the scale, that end result, that number is not the end all be all of the journey, right? So it's not the deciding factor as to whether or not you are moving on to a path of success with your weight loss goals. Because at the end of the day, what's going to create a long-term goal is us having the ability to create small changes on a day-to-day basis. It's our ability to stay open and curious with what we're doing now and why, and really getting to understand what needs to change for ourselves and what we individually need it to look like in a way that we can live with, in a way that we can enjoy and do in a long-term sustainable way. So if you're only staying focused on that end result, if you're only looking at the number on the scale to dictate whether or not you've had a successful week, when you spent an entire week keeping the commitments to yourself, working towards changing some of your behaviors, your brain's going to want to call that a fail, when really what you've had is an extremely successful week that is moving you in the direction that you want to go. But what it really means to have a successful week or a successful day when you're working towards a goal is to look at the small commitments you made for yourself. And were you able to honor those? Did you honor those? And if you were not honoring those, being able to stay with yourself and reflect, why didn't I stay with them, right? Success is not only one linear line. Success could be a day when you ate a bag of Doritos and a carton of ice cream, and instead of just turning your back on yourself and telling yourself this is never going to work, you said to yourself, gee, why did I do that? What was that all about? Why did I have a desire and an urge to do that, even though I know I was going to feel not so great when I was done, right? The ability to stay with yourself in and on the process, that is where success starts to build. It's not only from the end goal. It's not only about the number that reflects back to us on the scale. Yes, we're working towards that number, but it doesn't hold all of the information that we need.
How about firming and toning while you're dropping inches by doing resistance workout while you walk? Well, I've got just the Fitness on the Move plan. So while you're out for your favorite stroll or right from your living room, add some light handheld weights to tone your arms. Get off your seat and get on your feet. Let's go, guys. All I want you to do is march in place. Nice big vitality stretch all the way up, all the way down. Use light handheld weights. You're going to be moving the whole time, guys. That's it. Right there. All right, get those legs moving, keep them moving, right? Choose a weight that you can do 10, 12 times, nice and easy. Now we're gonna do a chest press. Just bring it straight out. That's it. Really, it's the optimum program in the least amount of time because you're firming, you're toning, while you're dropping inches, you're fusing cardio and resistance together, and release. Now from there, we're gonna do some flies right here, which is the outer pectorals, just like you're hugging a tree or hugging a barrel. That's it, nice and easy. Again, go at your own pace, okay? Nice and easy, slow and controlled, and release. Now from there, you're continuing to move, and now you're just gonna row. Bring that back, muscle back, right there. Boom, right there. Slow and controlled. That's it. Nice and easy, and release. Now, shoulder press. Up. That's it. Good, you guys. Can't give any excuses on this one. It's the optimum program in the least amount of time. And excuses don't burn calories, by the way, guys. So you got to do it. And release. Now, let's go right here to a lateral raise. Outer shoulders, right middle portion of your shoulders. That's it. Nice and easy. Good. Well, you can start to feel this. Again, your heart rate's pumping and thumping. You're getting that blood moving into the working muscles. And release. Now go to bicep curls right here. That's it. You're marching in place. Now again, keep the elbows in as you do this. You're not swinging the weights all over the place, so it's nice and controlled movement. That's it. There you go. Nice and easy. And now let's do tricep kicks. Boom, kick back. Back as you're moving. There you go. That's it. Slow and controlled. Now keep that elbow up, right? You're not swinging the weights. It's great for the tricep muscles, guys. Right back there. Back muscle. It's perfect. And release. Now, follow the contour of the body. Boom, boom, right there. So it's nice and slow and controlled movements. That's all it is. That's it. Nice and easy. And release. Now, a nice vitality stretch up. Hold it right there. And then we're going to go right through them really quick. You ready? And release. So, chest press. Now, this time alternate. Alternate. Nice and easy. Good. Good, good, good. Let's go right to the flies. Excellent. Good. Let's go with the back rows right here. Boom. Squeeze that muscle tight. Tight. Let's go to the shoulder press. Up. Up. That's it. Laterals. Good. Let's go to the bicep curls. Perfect. You're almost done, guys. Go to the tricep kicks. Back. Back. That's it. And then the contours up. There you go. A couple more. And release. There you did it, guys. Walk and tone. Good job.
Hello my friends, it's Danny, and today I'm sharing a kitchen basic and showing you how to roast cauliflower. This easy roasted cauliflower recipe is simple, delicious, flexible, and super family friendly. So to get started, I've got my oven preheating at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 204 degrees Celsius. And here on my rimmed baking sheet, I'm just gonna spray it down with a little bit of cooking spray just to make sure nothing sticks. Probably not 100% necessary since I am putting a little bit of oil on the cauliflower as well, but I just wanted to play it safe. Now, a lot of you ask me how I keep my rimmed baking sheets so clean. I actually have two different sets of rimmed baking sheets. One I save for my baking, my cookies, etc. And the other couple I use for roasting vegetables like this at high heat temperatures because eventually they do get browns and a little bit beat up. They build their character, which is totally fine because those are the pans I use and depend on for roasting my veggies. However, if you prefer, you could line your baking sheet with some parchment paper that would both protect the pan and make for easy cleanup. I just find that the veggies get a little bit crispier when they cook directly on the pan, which is why I like to do it this way. So here I have one head of cauliflower that I'm going to cut into florets. And the easiest and neatest way to work with cauliflower is to start at the base. So trim off the green bottom and then just pull off any extra leaves that stayed behind. And then in the center is the core. So I'm just going to take my paring knife, cut around the core. You're going around and down, and then just pull it right out of the center. Then you can cut each floret off, and working from the stem up, I'll cut it in 2 to 3 pieces depending on how big the floret is. So you just cut up the stem and then pull it apart, and you'll have these perfect little florets. The idea is to keep them relatively uniform in size. This way they all cook at the same rate. Once I've got my cauliflower ready to go, I'll just transfer it onto the prepared baking sheet, drizzle with a little bit of olive oil. Then I season it with kosher salt, about a half teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Gently toss this all together until all of the cauliflower is lightly coated in the oil and the spices. Now, this flavor combo is such a simple go-to favorite of mine because it will never let you down. But if you wanted to add more flavor, now would be a great time to play. You could add a teaspoon or 2 of curry powder, Italian seasoning, Old Bay seasoning, lemon pepper, really anything you have on hand, anything you love, this would be the time to do it. I'm going to place this in the oven and bake anywhere between 20 and 25 minutes, or until the cauliflower is lightly golden over the top, nice and tender, and has a deep golden crispy brown bottom. Now, you have the option to flip the cauliflower halfway through, but I like to leave it on one side the whole time. This way you get that really deep color and that crispy texture on the bottom of the cauliflower. Once your cauliflower is done cooking, you've got a couple options. You can certainly serve it just the way it is, simple and delicious. You could give it a squish of fresh lemon over the top, along with some fresh chopped parsley. That is a really bright and delicious way to serve this. Or you could do my personal favorite way, add a couple tablespoons of Parmesan cheese over the top, place it back in the oven for a couple of minutes so that cheese has melted, and you will have the most delicious cheesy roasted cauliflower bites, which, by the way, pair perfectly with my baked chicken thighs or with my cast iron salmon. Delicious, simple weeknight meal. So as always, so many options, so little time. Which one do you think you'll try first? I would love to hear. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Danny Spies. Cheers.
So hope you're ready to live your lean life. Next time, our theme is get up, fuel up, and live it up. One leads to the other, and you'll learn how with Fit and Delicious.
For videos, tips, and the 8-day challenge, visit fitanddelicious.com. To become a Fit and Delicious member, where you'll find over 90 videos, tips, and inspiration, plus all 13 episodes of Fit and Delicious, go to fitanddelicious.com. This is episode 106.